Made it to Pennsylvania, and I'm at the hotel. Been here for a little bit. Had to stop by the grocery store, pick up supplies. Although I'm a little upset because I thought when you rent a suite, it comes with a full kitchen, and this place does not. So I was a little pissed off about that, but I'm over it. I'll just get microwave food for the week. Um, as for the trip, the woke up early at Bowling Green. They had this. You know how they have waffle makers at most of the hotels. This place had like a pancake maker. Like it dropped the pancake into the machine and then heated it up as it rolled down like a conveyor belt, and then plopped onto my plate. Um, and made two at a time. They were okay. They weren't IHOP or Denny's, and even some of the nasty places to get pancakes. It wasn't even it wasn't even as good as like a McGriddle griddle. The McGriddle, man, them McGriddle buns are the shit, dude. They should just sell those by themselves. But anyway, so had that for breakfast. Then I took off about 6 a.m. because my plan was to drive for about 10 hours. Made a few stops. Man, I gotta say that Ohio, because I was in Kentucky, and Kentucky was fine. Reminds me kind of like Illinois, just flat but rolling hills, as it is. When you get to Ohio, though, Cincinnati's kind of built up on this hill, and when you drive into it from the south, it's just gorgeous. I'm gonna try to make a slideshow and share that. But it was gorgeous. I took a picture of it while I was, driving. Should, but I don't want to stop on the shoulder of the highway. That's always been a thing for me. Is like I don't want to slow down and stop because number one, I'm always worried somebody ain't gonna see me and then run in the back of me, or it's gonna be impossible to get off the shoulder, or there's crap on the side of the road that's gonna poke my tire or do some type of damage to my stuff because I see it all the time on the side. So I don't stop. I was gonna take pictures of myself like on the state at each state sign, but the way some of them are on bridges, some of them are, and you never know when they're gonna pop up. So it's impossible. I was in the left lane or whatever when all this was happening. Pretty smooth trip, but Cincinnati was awesome. Um, I mean, just the look of it. The other thing I thought was cool about Ohio is that all the larger cities, like when you're driving down the interstate, all the larger cities have the overpass on the interstate has the name of the city on the overpass, which I haven't seen that on interstates. Just that one for right now, and it's all fancy. Like the bridge over the overpass is just all fancy, and it has the city name on it. There's about four or five of them that I remember seeing, but that was interesting that they did that. And the roads were clean, and Ohio is just a really well kept state. So kudos to you, Ohio. Um, and then when I crossed over into like I just barely crossed into West Virginia and then hopped right into Pennsylvania. But while I was in West Virginia for like the 20, 30 minutes I was, the first town that you hit is called Wheeling, and it's right there on the river as you're crossing into West Virginia. That little town was just, it was like from a movie. Like it was just a beautiful little town. So Wheeling, West Virginia was pretty. You get into Pennsylvania, and it just the 18th and 19th century houses that you could see, and the hills. This is the type of land that I truly enjoy. Is not just rolling hills, but up and down hills, and and it's all wooded, and it's just it makes for a crazy drive because you're going up and down all the time, but it's just amazing to look at and amazing to drive. Time went by so fast with it. Then I made it here and thought it was going to be a full kitchen, which it wasn't. Um, so I'm going to have to, take a better look at what's going on when I book these things. And but the gym here is amazing. I won't even have to go to Anytime Fitness to work out. I'll be able to hook up here for sure and do that. Plus, there's literally an Olive Garden in the same parking lot. I'm not gonna eat Olive Garden, but it's there. And then they got a bunch of, Target and stuff down the street. So I am super friggin' tired. I don't know. I don't know why, but I am super tired. I am ready to, just about call it a night. But going to be working tomorrow, and we'll figure out something to do while we're doing regular work stuff. So maybe we'll get something done, or visit someplace, or do something tomorrow, and I'll post about it. All right, everybody. Just wanted to let y'all know that I'm here in Pennsylvania. You see that thing behind me, that ugly Nittany lion. Yeah. There you go, Pennsylvania. All right.